Hey YouTube, it's SSND Reductions once again, giving you another hardware review. This time we're doing the Sega Dreamcast controller. Now this controller, never seen one like it. It's very unique, very uniquely shaped, has very unique features. It's a pretty standard controller. Very different from the other Sega game system controllers. Unique things about it. Well, let's start with the basics first. You got your analog stick right here. Pretty decent. It's a little slippery. Hand kind of falls off. It's got the texturing pad. It's not bad. It's usable. You got your directional pad down here. I say Sega's past D-pads were much better. This one seems a little bit just kind of, they just slapped it on. They figured you wouldn't use it. Over here, you got your standard 4-button setup. That's a first for Sega. Usually they've had their 6-button setups, but the buttons are responsive. They stick pretty well. They never stick. They push pretty well. There's no issues with them. And you get your start button. No select, but it's good to have a start at least. The back, your wire comes out from the bottom, which is a little bit unfortunate. But they do give you this little thing here to hold it up, so it works pretty much regular, so it isn't much of a problem. Unique for the thing is you get your triggers. Very responsive triggers. Very comfortable to your hand. Doesn't slip out of them. Good for racing, like Crazy Taxi. They work perfect for Crazy Taxi, a racing game. Sega Rally. Daytona, USA. I think there was a Daytona, USA game. I'm not sure. All responsive, though. Now I'll talk about the main feature of this thing, the VMU. Now the VMU is actually the memory card. The VMU is its own little game system. Got its A and its B buttons. Got your D-pad. You get your start stuff. What it could do is it saves games, but you could also play like little games on it, like Sonic. You had a Chow game. If you were playing NFL 2K, when you had it inserted into your Dreamcast controller, you could actually see you could pick your plays on the controller so that your opponent couldn't see, which was an upside. When you played, it was kind of fun every time you started up a new game to see what kind of image would appear on the screen. On Sonic Adventure, when you moved around, you had this little Chow here, and he'd move around too and do things. It was kind of cool. It was unique. It was probably an upside to the controller. Now the controller, it looks kind of blocky and hard to hold, but it's no Xbox controller. Original Xbox controller. There's nothing wrong with the 360 controller. Actually, it's not hard to hold. It's got these little grips back here. When you actually start playing, it's not hard to hold at all. It's actually kind of comfortable. Very underrated system. I wish this thing lasted a lot longer, but this is actually a European controller too, with a blue swirl. Came with my American Dreamcast. Think about that. But it's a great controller. Usability, yes. There was third-party controllers which gave sort of a different feel. I'd say stick with this one. Perfect. Alright, please rate, wait, no, you can't rate anymore. Please, subscribe and comment if you want. Thank you.